Hello. Hi. It's Friday. It's video time. I have nothing to talk about. Well, because I'm busy making notes and working on some other stuff. And of course, I've told you all about my Demon Hunters thing that's coming up 1 week from tomorrow, which I'm very excited about. So I'm not gonna talk about that. So today will be like a movie review, real quick. Because I saw the new Joker, Folie à Deux, thank you, High School French, last night, and you're gonna hear this a lot. It is a well-made film, very well made, very well directed, good performances from Joaquin Phoenix and Lady Gaga. Now the criticism. What was the point of this movie? Because I don't know what it was. I mean, other than a cash grab. Usually a sequel, in purest sense, is supposed to propel the story, extend the journey of the character. You know, if there's more story to be told. And when you hear there's going to be a sequel, you think, okay, there's more to be said. Or at least the writer thinks so. The first film was okay. I mean, I'm a purist. I prefer the actual real comic book Joker over any film permutation. And in fact, that's true of all characters in all DC movies are terrible. In every, except for Batman by Tim Burton. In '89, they got it right for the first time, and that was the last time. They never get Batman right. They never get Joker right. They never get them right. Because if you've read the comics in the last 30, 40 years, that ain't it. They changed them to make them more broad, give them more broad appeal, something or other. But the characters in the comics are far more complex and far more interesting than the ones you see on the screen. Having said that, because Joaquin Phoenix's Joker in the first film, when I said it, I felt like he was being beaten down and he was like loser Arthur Fleck. But then he found the Joker. He found his strength in his insanity, but it was his strength nonetheless. And he was the tragic hero. In this movie, he just gets beaten around. Lady Gaga plays Harley Quinn, or Lee, in this film, and they have it twisted around. It looks like to me, the way I saw it, she was manipulating him. And that's not the way it is. The character of Joker is legendarily a master manipulator. He knows all the mind games because his brain is wide open and he knows how to manipulate and control people with deadly precision. This one, he was just kind of the hapless fool. And ultimately, the whole movie didn't propel him any further. I thought maybe this movie would show his first brush with crime and showing that he has a talent for it. No. And honestly, the musical bits of it became punishment because they just didn't propel the story. They didn't really do anything. They were just kind of like time wasters. I would rather see, maybe off a quick pitch off the top of my head right now. I was thinking about this morning, but I'm thinking, what if nothing, there's no spoilers here. This is totally my take on what should have been the sequel. First, the trial of Arthur Fleck should have been a minor part of it. And as in the comic book story, Harleen Quinzel should have been his doctor at Arkham. And he would, of course, charm and get closer to her, use sympathy, maybe real or imagined. I mean, he's a liar, and that's how he works his his wares. But I see the trial unfolding that he gets off because Boss Falcone, a mob boss in Gotham City, decides he likes this guy. He amuses him. So he wants him in his ranks. He needs some more, bagmen to take care of some business. So he gets a shady lawyer, does what mobsters do, gets him off the murder charges, and he's a free man. Get him out of Arkham, and maybe later on, of course, Arthur has to take the offer from Falcone to be his gunman and kill people. But he allows him to do the clown thing. He allows him to do the Joker thing because, again, it amuses him. And it's weird. And whatever reason, Falcone just thinks, okay, fine. So Arthur goes on his criminal path, and he finds that he's good at it, and he's excelling at it. And it's almost like they find a secret intellect that he was hiding, and he becomes this brilliant, criminal. And he and Harley meet up in the world when he's no longer her patient and she's no longer the doctor, and they're just able to just relate to one another, and then they grow, their relationship deepens, and he keeps his criminal life a secret from her because he doesn't know how she'll react. But then a pivotal moment comes when he's forced to kill someone in front of her, and she sees this, and she has a reaction that she did not anticipate, and she actually grows more enamored of him. It says something about her state of mind. And eventually, Joker will become more brazen, more ambitious. He'll want a bigger slice of the pie. Falcone's not going to like that. So now it's not fun anymore, so kill the clown. And then that's when you bring in Joker and Harley, and at their peak of insanity, they're able to overcome whatever trap Falcone has set to kill him, and they set off on their criminal future together, off in the sunset in the end. I mean, it's rough, but that's kind of like what I was thinking it might have been, because this should be the journey of Arthur Fleck into who the Joker is, not just put him somewhere and let him rot there as a character and just languish in purgatory. I have a theory about the ending, but that's enough for me, so I know. This is a spoiler. If you do not want to hear the ending of the movie, go away now, and I'll see you next week. Give me some time. Click that button. Okay, spoiler, real quick. I feel real bad about it. If anyone's listening and you don't want to know the movie, I'm serious. I'm going to spoil the movie. So you gotta go now. I warned you. Alright. Your funeral. So Arthur gets killed at the end of the movie. This one inmate at Arkham that you see early on in the movie, but you don't know who he is. Don't give him a name, but he looks kind of crazy. He gets up behind Arthur and stabs him to death at the end. And then while Arthur is on the floor dying, you hear him laughing, and he's cutting the smile into his face. And I'm thinking my theory is that he is what will become the Heath Ledger Joker in the Nolan universe. So this is backdoor Nolan universe, and we just didn't know it. So that's my theory as far as that. If you agree with that, let me know. If I spoiled it for you, I warned you, so don't complain to me. But ultimately, this movie was really middling, and should not have probably been made. Or if it was going to be made, they needed a better script, because nothing was right. I just figured this is an alternate universe. Let that be it. Anyway, so I'm almost out of time. That's my review, and you will see me in the future. Bye.